Sabitzer to Manchester United is a done deal. Full agreement between Bayern Munich and Manchester United. The player terms, squad status has all been accepted. A very small medical will be undertaken by the player, but he will become a United player under Erik ten Hag. This is a brilliant piece of business by Manchester United. In other news, an inquiry has also been made by United for vshussimawar. We're going to delve into that in more detail. Plus, Chelsea, a medical has taken place for Enzo Fernandez. They are waiting now for the full agreement to be reached with Benfica. But there is growing optimism that this deal will get done. Make sure like buttons are smashed. Make sure you are subscribing to that football terrace. Let's do this. Full agreement reached between Bayern Munich and Man United for Marcel Sabitzer. Sabitzer has agreed to join United, will undergo a small medical, but the deal will complete. That is the breaking news for this very swift piece of business by Manchester United. And as I said a few hours ago, one of the first YouTubers to break this news story to you all. The speed of execution from Man United has been absolutely impeccable. The news about Christian Eriksen being out and injured was a bad one, was a bitter blow for Man United fans. Star player out, going to be missing. What were United going to do? How are they going to respond? And they have done here. This is a very capable, technically gifted, highly energetic football player. A very good midfielder, fairly versatile in how he plays, and someone who, not quite to quote him because he hasn't said this publicly, but what's being reported from Ten Hag is someone who has the right attitude and mentality to join the group. Something we've been dying for a manager to consider when it comes to signings for a long, long time. This is a phenomenal football player. He hasn't really set the world alight at Bayern Munich. It hasn't really been the right move for him. But if you look back at what he was doing at RB Leipzig, he's got the bit between his teeth to come to Manchester United. And I think this could end up being another one, just like Eriksen was, a signing that's almost a little bit left field, a little bit out there, a little bit unexpected, who delivers massively for Manchester United and fighting on all four fronts, top four race, still in 3 trophies. Outside of that, everything to play for. What an opportunity for this man to come in, demonstrate that he's still the player that we knew from Leipzig, that he's still got that hunger, still got that desire, and win some trophies with the biggest football team in the world. Is absolutely massive for him. In other news as well, this is from Santi, who says that Man United made an inquiry about vshussimawar before moving for Marcel Sabitzer. United were willing to pay his full salary as well as the loan fee, but before midnight, anything is possible. So there's a suggestion now that this deal is done and dusted. This won't happen. But I'm intrigued by the final sentence there from Santi that says before midnight, of course, 11 o'clock UK time, anything is possible. And this is one for Man United fans to probably just keep an eye on, one for Manchester United fans to just watch. I don't really view Sabitzer and vshussimawar as the same type of player. Now, you may all see that very differently to me, and I want to get your take on this. Is there a way in which you believe the club could go both? No, not capping here. Could they go for both? What is your opinion on that? I know he can play central midfield, but I do see him as a more forward and attacking player. I see Sabitzer more slightly deeper lying. But maybe that's just a bit of my bias. Maybe that's just my bias, and I haven't watched them as much as you are. I know a lot of you out there watch French football, watch German football a lot more than I do. How would you consider their roles? Are they the same player? Is that why we looked? Or do you believe there's a possibility that both could come in? We know they're both central midfielders. They can both play attacking midfield. Sabitzer has spent time on the right-hand side as well. But in your opinion, are they the same profile of player? I want your views and I want your opinions on that. I'm intrigued to know. I don't think United will get both, But it's just one. It's the fun of the transfer window. It's worth watching. I want your thoughts and I want your feelings on that now, my people. In other breaking news, Enzo Fernandez is undergoing his medical and is waiting for Chelsea to reach an agreement with Benfica at any moment. He was given permission to take his step towards making a transfer. Any moment. This deal had been written off by most people, but not by me. At no point did I believe that this deal was done, that this deal was dead, that this deal was, I'm not going to say finished. I just believe that there was a real opportunity for for Chelsea here to get this done. And I never felt that the deal was dead. I never felt that the deal was over. I never felt that the deal would fall apart. I never did. And now you can see the player's had a medical. The player is waiting for this deal to be struck. This British transfer fee record. And who's going to doubt against it? Who's going to doubt against it? Who is going to ridicule this really? There's a lot of jealous people that are angry that Chelsea have so much money. There's a lot of jealous people that are annoyed that one of the best young talents in the world is about to join Chelsea who are in mid-table. That triggers people. Why? Why can they do that and not us? Why? I just don't live in that world. I don't live, that's just not how I am as a person. It isn't my demeanor. It never has been, and it never ever will be. I still get the feeling this is going to happen. They keep saying that Rui Costa hasn't given the green light. Well, he's let the guy go and have a medical. If Benfica didn't believe that Chelsea and then we're going to come to an agreement, why piss your player off by sending him for a medical? It doesn't even make sense. Unless you're playing him and using him as a pawn to try and force Chelsea into doing something they may not want to do. I just don't personally see that. I just don't see it myself. But that deal is moving along nicely. In relation to Moises Caicedo, just a quick update on this. It is now reported that Arsenal are done with it and are not going to bid anymore. However, that isn't necessarily the case when it comes to Chelsea. There is still a thought, still a feeling that Chelsea Football Club could bid for him if this Enzo deal goes through, and equally could bid for him if the deal falls through. So keep an eye out for Caicedo news as well. Very, very key. Keep your eye out for that news. Nothing's progressed all day, but just keep your eye out for it over the next few hours. A roundup of our main story today. Man United have a full agreement to sign Marcel Sabitzer from Bayern Munich. I'm a very happy Man United fan. I know there's many more out there just like me that are buzzing at this news, that it's such a top quality player. He's on his way to Man United on deadline day. I want your thoughts and I want your feelings. Smash the like and the share button. Take care. Goodbye. God bless. And I'll see you all again soon. Thank you.